2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
It's a firm, fast golf course that yields lots of birdies. Players going into the week know that they need to make birdies often. And if they're not making birdies and they feel like everybody else is around them passing them, when you know that you have to make birdies and you're not, that can actually be more stressful than making birdies at times. So I look at these players as they better be aggressive out there. They better take some chances. The par fives are reachable, but they have to fire every flag stick they can see. If not, they're letting opportunities pass them by.
It also has one of the most exciting finishes on the PGA Tour, so let's see if the players roll the dice.
In this town, that's a requirement.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Come on, get down. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Let's head out to the action at the third. Getting ready to play their third. And back to the course with the live action. This putt from around 18 feet. It's got a chance. And that will drop in for birdie. He's sharing 13th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Tug this one. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with their fourth. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one's online. That's well holed. And with that now, back to level par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm coming to you live from the 6th. This is DeChambeau on his next shot.
Putting for par. Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing from 110 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader.
Flushed it. Hasta la bye-bye.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
trailing by a few shots after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 5-iron here. That might be one club too many. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Let's take a look at JT just a little while ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's return to live play now. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Nicely done. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Hey, nice looking line. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently tied for 8th. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's a pretty handy shot. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ow! This putt is for a share of second.
This one's looking good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Let's make our way to the 10th hole for this impressive play. One of the stars of the game, Bryson DeChambeau. Check out what they do on this approach. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The ninth at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It ends at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their third. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Going with the 8-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This one's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, that's frustrating. If you can make this one, it's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Playing from around 110 yards out. One stroke off the lead.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt to move into a share of first. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. is currently tied for third.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, well done. Atta boy, good shot.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm down here on hole number 14. This is Cameron Champ.
Oh! Sitting at -4. Currently tied for third position. Well, that's a handy shot. Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if he can hold this. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 5 under. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A quality shot, that.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. That's it, it's okay. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This one's headed towards the rough. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Feet left to the hole. It's on a great line. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And this effort by Justin Thomas, playing their 4th shot. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Getting ready to play their third. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes.
John, what's going on?
Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. We're picking up action on the 18th hole, the lucky last. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Lining up from around 160 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one might need to set. Well played. This putt is from 14 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for his par. And another round safely in the books. And at the conclusion of this round, he finishes in second.
You bet, Luke. 1 round down, 3 to go. Let's see how this thing progresses.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.